Testing, testing. Testing. There we go. Maybe we can hear now. Here. Fire up the Genoa and let's say, oops. To the next step. The structures that I did a little bit ago. And then you'll get to see what the map looks like. Okay. That should be ready. We'll just take a jab or two.
Okay, let's see now. Well, that looks better. There we go, now I can hear my game. Okay, waiting for it to load, and then don't crash on me. Might be because I just updated a bunch of stuff on here. Yep, there we go. Alright, we'll cancel this job. Pay no attention to the money down there. So here is the map. This will come out here later tonight. As you see here, you've got a bunch of cities. Most of them, though, are not going to be regular cities yet. Thank you, Peterbilt, for the follow. We'll probably take a couple of jobs, mainly down here in Kentucky, where the scenery is actually done. And then this is Missouri, that is just barely been worked in progress, but not much has been done to it yet. But we'll take a... Let's go for Bowling Green. And we'll take a job. Okay, it's got me going that way. There we go, we'll take that job. We'll take a large tubes job, although... theory. Actually, we'll take these used packaging just across town so that you can see Bowling Green. Alright. Oh. Man. Sorry, there is a little lag on my stream. I don't have the best quality computer. Let me turn the game down. Dang, it's really bad. But you'll get a good, at least an idea what you're going to be looking at. This should at least give you an idea as to what you're going to look at when you drive through Bowling Green. So here is the main road going through Bowling Green now. Oh, I still got a red light violation. I couldn't stop. Looks like I'll need to be in the other lane, though. I'm gonna fix the monitor a little bit. Get over. Alright, so now I'm just waiting. There we go. So we're driving through the east central part of Bowling Green now. Well, it says 65. I just the signs are backwards. That's why I missed those signs. The 45-mile-an-hour speed limit signs there. Some scenery. I did all that. Alright, so we'll pull in here. And we're gonna do harder parking. Make sure that there's no issues when you park. Mainly scenery issues. Ooh. It's been a while since I've parked though, because I don't normally park these things very much. I normally skip parking on my own when I'm testing. Man, it's laggy. Ooh, Jack. Alright, probably have to redo that. Can I save that? I don't think so. Ooh, maybe. No. Okay, let's try this again. Just a little bit too far off. Been a while since I've parked. Closer. Okay, I guess it's happy with that, so I'll take it. Okay. So we'll do another quick job. We're gonna go. Let's do something. Let's do some fuel runs. See if I can find a short gasoline delivery. Every city on the map that I have on here will have a fuel station in it that you can deliver to. So that way you can explore all of the roads that I've built. Even so that way, especially the signage. You'll notice there's a lot of good signage on here. And there'll be 24 of the special cities. These are little scenery towns. There's one here. Several out here. One here, there's one here, one here. There's several in this area here. In East Central Illinois and parts of Indiana. Some of these are not fleshed out all the way yet. With scenery. But there are going to be 24 of them in this beta version, as well as 8 deliverable cities, of which only one of them's fully scenery done. Well, not fully, but houses in it and stuff. And Bowling Green also is got the light poles. One thing I've learned is working on a map takes a long time. It's not as easy as you think, just throwing stuff on a road. I mean, especially if you're doing it from scratch and putting a lot of effort into it. But this project has been months in the making, only doing about 20 to 30 hours a week because of work and other things. Future, I'm thinking about coming up here, at least up here, and I don't know if I'll touch up here in the upper UP of Michigan. Also, plan on tackling this area of Ohio, and then tackling the rest of Kentucky. And a few things here in Northwest Tennessee. So you see Dyersburg's on there. There'll be a few things going on here in Tennessee. Planning on building a Clarksville, and then I did not like. I saw Manfred's stream, his stream of building Nashville. I wasn't too keen on his Nashville, so I'll probably build my own Nashville. He has a ring road completely around Nashville. That is not true. They were going to do that, but they didn't end up doing it. So I decided to put in another Nashville. This road here will eventually join into Springfield when I redo it. I'm going to rebuild Springfield and Kansas City when I get over to Missouri. But that's the plan for 1.1, will be that. That'll be next on the agenda. It's connecting some more of these roads and getting 1.1 ready. But let's see here. What do we have? Kind of want to take another short hop. But I want to take a hop through part of my area. Also want to show you. Let's go back to gasoline again. Don't really want to do that one. Could do Louisville to Carbondale. We'll do that. We'll do gasoline from Louisville to Carbondale. Okay. Take a look. See here. Okay. And yes, the reason I'm choosing this is so that you can see some of the signage work. The garages will have Louisville. We will have, let's see, Hopkinsville, Bowling Green, Owensboro, Indy. All 8 cities that I have done will have a garage. Yep. I tried my best. I did some research on each city that I built, and basically it's the businesses that's in the city is based on what is in real life. What is their real life? Or at least the best I can. So like you'll find gas stations in every city that you can deliver to. You'll find stores that you can deliver to in every city. And farms. This being the Midwest, of course, you'll find lots of farms you can deliver to. Okay, you're gonna wait. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Yeah, the scale makes things a little bit harder to implement. The main things I tried to implement is the shape of the highway system in each city. That's the biggest part of the realism factor. That and of course the types of companies that's in there. Now, not all the signage is done yet, but I got a big chunk of it done. So we're headed west on I-64. Now, there are parts of the map that are still coast to coast, the original roads. That will come when I fully do the scenery between each city. Southern Kentucky, the only reason I started there with cities is because of I was originally going to merge this right with Coast to Coast, and he was starting on Tennessee, but then me and Mancher discussed and we decided not to. This mod will require coast to coast. Now, if you join Mantrid's stream and you have that file from his last stream, it will not fully work on this map. Like, you won't be able to get from Tennessee to my part of the map from here. So it'll kind of work. You just won't be able to get everywhere. There are minor little signage glitches around where I missed where I'm like the exit signs and stuff. Signage was done a couple, 3 months ago, so oh, okay, well, you are going to have to get the Coast to Coast mod. I mean, unless you only want to travel in my part of the map, which I don't know why you would, but I mean, you can well, I don't know if you can. No, actually, I don't think you can. You have to get Coast to Coast 2.8.2. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's the... I'm just making sure that nobody downloaded the map from Mantrid. Or Hamburg, as he's called on stream. So this is Evansville. It's nowhere near done. I haven't even really started on it yet, but it will have just one exit though. It'll have US 41. I probably will put an exit to it on I-69 as well. There may be some minor hill glitching and stuff with the when it's merging between his part and my part. Right, here we go. Here's the little town of Grayville. This is, I believe, Illinois Route 1. We actually crossed the border into Illinois. Didn't have the sign put up yet, but yeah, we are down in Grayville, Illinois. Sorry about the late stream today. I had to do some signage work, making sure that they're all facing the right way. There should not be a single sign in the road. I made sure of that. I went through every one of the major roads at least. Shouldn't be a sign in the road, and one of the other roads too. all except for I think maybe some of the some of the cities where there's signs in this on the side streets. There may be a sign or two backwards, but all in all, it should be pretty good. Just a second here, I'm gonna pause it real quick. I am going to change a few things. Okay, let's see if that helps any. See if that gives you any better. No, it's the internet. Now, just like in real life, most of the state highways and US highways have a speed limit of 55, so I have incorporated that. And yes, it is barren on most of these small state highways and US highways right now. Some of them do have cornfields though, so I do at least have cornfields on some of these roads. So we are now coming up on Illinois Route 13. Just a little intersection down here. It's got a few houses in it. So we're going down to 40 miles an hour. Now your only option here is to turn right. And now you're heading to, we're going to head towards Carbondale. I'll pull over here. And then I might see what the job market has and see if I have another. Yeah, there is a few little hills on 64. It's mostly most of the hills that you see on here is on the main highways from coast to coast. The connections from coast to coast to my part of the map, from my areas that I've worked on, there's little hills in it, but I haven't went through and smoothed every road. There are over 40 roads that have had some sort of change on them, either brand new or have had a little bit of work done on them. That's not including, and then there's 8 cities. There's well over 1,000 miles of new roads. So welcome to what will be the Marion Carbondale area. Although in the game it's just going to be known as Carbondale. Oh, yikes. It's too busy looking to see what notification I had. Ah, and you backed up. I saw I had a notification on my iPad. Okay. Alright, so we're sitting here waiting now. Alright, now we can go. This mod is far from over. I mean, it is majorly far from being completed. Minor glitch there. Alright. Bit of a hill going up into Carbondale. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stop in here. It's not a horrible hill though. I mean, it's not so horrible that you can't deal with it. It's drivable. Okay, where do they want it? Oh, okay. Now, all of these delivery points, I think all of them are also truck stops. Yeah, most if not all of them are truck stops. The only bad thing is you don't want to go off the side of the truck stop, because right now, since these are incomplete, you are going to fall off the side. That's actually really accurate. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna look at, let's see, it's 10 after 9, so I got plenty of time. So we don't want to go there because that takes us close to the same route. Chicago to Macomb. Chicago to Cincinnati, no. Could take this route down to Evansville from Milwaukee. That would take us down through Chicago and down, I think, Illinois Route 1. Where we have Hopkinsville to Chicago. Solvents. wanted to take you another route, but let me see something here. Is there anything? Don't see. Thank you. I'm looking forward to having people drive it. Yeah, it will be available. However, you do have to get on my Discord. Let me... just type something out here. There you go. And that is where you can get the link to get into my Discord channel. That is where this map will be available later tonight for the first beta version. Just in case you have not gotten the link yet. Kind of wanted to take a job. Can't take too long of a job, but really wanted a job that takes you on US 24. I guess I could reroute. Yeah, well, I have a plan. We'll take this job from Omaha, but I have put us in Wolcott instead. Oh, stop it. Okay. That put us in Wolcott instead of putting us in Omaha. And even though this job is going to Columbus, Indiana, we're going to take a different route. So we're kind of in the what I call the border zone between my area and the other area of the regular coast to coast mod. This is what I call the border zone. Wolcott, which is where Iowa 80 is. The sector for Iowa 80 will be in the mod, because it's got a road extended from it. Welcome to Illinois. Welcome to my part of the map. And this is I-88, I do believe. Thank you, Mesa, for following. Welcome to the Meister family. Yep. So we're on I-80 right now, and we are going to get off of I-80 soon. 1.1 will have, I think, we'll have the rest of a lot more of the scenery towns. We won't be doing any. Yikes! Why are you slowing down so much? We won't be having any more delivery towns in 1.1, but there will be a lot of scenery upgrades. More scenery towns. I'm hoping to do more signage upgrades as well. Now here's a little bit of a surprise here. Here's a cornfield. We're on I-74 now. Okay, now next up, should be coming up on the city of Galesburg soon. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to finish this whole delivery tonight or not. I do have to get off in about 30 minutes or so, unfortunately. Or at least pause it for a little while. I'll probably actually get off. I may come back on and actually do the upload to Google Drive live. So here's the exit that will be for Galesburg. Right now it's just a gas station and a link to US 67. And then next up here we have Peoria, which even though the GPS says we'll continue through Peoria, but we are going to get off at Peoria. So I'm going to take a little different route. I'm going to take 24 across, US Route 24 across, so that you can see several of the scenery towns that we're going to have on this map. I think 24 has the most of them, I do believe. Now, of the ones on 24, I think only one of them is not fully done, at least as far as the part that we're going to do. But pretty much every intersection of state roads is going to have some sort of scenery town to it, just because it's not right just to have a intersection, I don't think. So here is US Highway 24. Yep. We're going to get off here. I was about to say, what's wrong here? There we go. GPS is probably gonna go crazy, wondering here what I'm doing. kind of going through what will be a very busy city of Peoria soon. Not exactly sure how I'm going to set up the skyline and stuff yet. Peoria will be a while. That'll probably be 1.7, 1.8 area. Because what I'm doing is, this part here is mostly rebuilt cities and what I originally intended to do for the Coast to Coast mod before I decided to put this as its own mod. But what I'm intending on doing with the rest of it is going from the least populated to the most populated for building cities. That way it's easier that way. I can crank out content a lot better that way. Okay, so here in a short minute or two, we'll come up on our next scenery town. Yep, here we go. I believe this is El Paso, Illinois. Yep, welcome to El Paso, Illinois. Yeah, I believe we actually passed. No, we didn't. No, never mind. We did not. We're actually going to go right through El Paso. We're not going to turn right like that said to. You hear I-39 up above us. That's the traffic on I-39. Alright. Now on we go. And almost all of these little towns have at least probably about one gas station in it. So that if you need to stop and get fuel, you'll have a place to go get it. Of course, props and stuff, that may get added into the next version. That I'm not 100% sure yet. Now, it doesn't actually take long once you leave El Paso to get to the next one, to get to the next town, which is Genoa. This is Interstate 55. That's Interstate 55 that we just crossed under. And this is the little town of Genoa. There are little streets that you can go down in these towns, even though they don't really have any need. You don't have any real need to, but alright, so now we have left Genoa behind. But we won't have that far to go to the next scenery town. Although we're climbing a little bit of a hill here. Not sure why. These will eventually get smoothed out once I go through, and I'll probably start doing one road by one road at a time, as far as editing the scenery and stuff. Probably start with Illinois Route 1. Okay, so welcome to Forest. Now Forest, though, ironically enough, is not set up as a forest right now, because somehow or another it got deleted, the stuff on here. This intersects with Illinois Route 47. Hey, I stopped first, dude. Okay, now we got a little bit longer, just a couple minutes here, and then we'll hit the next one, which is Gilman. Yes, as you've seen, I put a lot of effort into these scenery towns. Flying down the road here. Or at least a lot of effort in creating towns. Because that's what a lot of the Midwest is about. Little small towns dotting the landscape. The choices for the road network was mainly what connects different major cities together. Illinois Route 1 connects Danville with Chicago, for instance. US 24, which is a big one. Okay, so we're gonna get a left-hand lane here. So this is Gilman. We just are under Interstate 57 now. While we're here, I'm gonna get a quick drink. Where am I gonna put? Oh, over here. I'm just gonna get a quick drink of water. Ooh, it's gonna turn nighttime soon. When's this due in? On Tuesday. Might take a rest stop in a Remington or something. Watsika, Remington. Actually, I'll probably stop the stream in Remington. Oh, I need to put. It's gonna be little things that will need to be done, but. Now you don't go that far out of Gilman till you get to Watsika. Welcome to Watsika. Now, in reality, Illinois Route 1 does not go right on through. Why does that sign look like that? Illinois Route 1 does not go right through Watsika, but due to scale, this one will. In reality, it actually kind of stops on here and then starts again later on. Now here in a minute we'll cross over the state line into Indiana. And we'll approach the city of Kentland. Which it won't be very long until we get to Kentland, Indiana. Now there's not any signage saying that you're in Indiana. But welcome to Kentland, Indiana now. And now we are coming up on... This is US 41 and US 24 intersection. You're in Kentland. Kentland is a small town. Okay, next is Remington. Remington, you meet up with I-65. So here we go into the town of Remington. Now, for this town, we are going to pull in. AI disappeared here. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna pull in here. There it is. I'm gonna pull in here. Okay. So, let me show you the map one more time. I'll even zoom in some for you here. This will be northern. As you see here, I connected 41 to Milwaukee. May put in Kenosha, Wisconsin in here. I'm not sure yet. I got Dubuque here, Freeport, Rockford, Aurora. Then you got Chicago right here. You've got Galesburg, Peoria, Kankakee. You got South Bend. Then over here in Michigan, you got Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, which was already in the base map, which is already in the coast to coast. Lansing, Ann Arbor, Toledo, Ohio. Then you got Defiance, Ohio, Lima, Fort Wayne. By the way, if you use Canadream, you will lose this portion of the map right now. The Ann Arbor part, I mean, it's not that big of a deal yet. I need to go in and make some changes. That'll probably be maybe for 1.1. That may actually make the full release, I'm not sure yet. But anyways, and then you've got Bloomington, Illinois, Lafayette, Kokomo, and let's see, Macomb. Now over in Missouri, you've got Kirksville, Maryville, St. Joseph. Back to Illinois, we got Quincy, Jacksonville, Springfield, Illinois, Champaign, Danville, Decatur. Then over to Indiana, we got Crawfordsville. I don't remember if I said Lafayette, but Indianapolis with I-465. A decent representation, as good as I could get it, at least. Got Richmond, Indiana. Over in Ohio, Dayton, Cincinnati. They got Columbus, Indiana. Bloomington, Indiana. Terre Haute, Effingham. There's Vincennes. There's Evansville. Then we got St. Louis here with, as good as I could get, representation of the interstate setup. Got Mount Vernon here in Illinois. Carbondale, which we went to earlier. Now back over to Missouri, we'll have Columbia, Jefferson City, Joplin. As you see, I did put in the I-49. Yeah, Springfield, Missouri, that is largely not changed from the coast-to-coast one, except for it's got the connections built out. Branson, West Plains, Poplar Bluff, Cape Girardeau. Let's see here. I think what else? Then down here in Kentucky, got Lexington, Owensboro, Paducah, Hopkinsville, and Bowling Green. And down here in Tennessee, we'll have Dyersburg, an override of coast-to-coast Clarksville, and an override of coast-to-coast Nashville will come in the future. I decided not to dot Clarksville yet because of it's not going to be ready for a while, so I'm just going to let that sector go for now. But unfortunately, I am going to have to... Oh, Rolla. I forgot Rolla, Missouri right here, and Farmington, Missouri as well. And I also have stubs here. In case I am not done before Hamburg, aka Mantrid, tackles Arkansas. If I'm not done before he's done with Arkansas, I may take stubs here, and eventually these will be hidden from game view, but they'll be connected to the Arkansas map. Same with some of these roads coming out, coming out of Hopkinsville. There's a road here that's not in the map, but it connects all the way down to like here. Oh, I missed that one. But yeah, so I may come back on it a little bit. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna see what, for Monteagle, I'm gonna see what Hamburg does with that area, or Mantrid, whatever you want to call him. He has two different names. I'm gonna see what he does in that area for coast to coast when he's doing Tennessee, and I'll see what ends up happening. But my Nashville is going to be different for sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything different to Memphis yet. I'm not sure how much I'm going to tackle in Tennessee. It won't. Tennessee, most of the work for Tennessee itself will be probably not till 1.5, 1.6, because I don't want to be working on Tennessee while he is. Other than just this corner here. Oh, cool. I'm glad you live Yeah, I lived just north of Nashville, actually, in Springfield at one point. But that is all I've really got time for right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why did... There we go. Alright, we'll just quit the game from there. And thank you very much to everyone who watched and has followed. I appreciate the follows, everything. And I will see you all next time. Have a good day. And I may be on a little while. I'm not sure yet.